Hello. So I'm going to show you everything how I animate this is from scratch, even how I bring the rigs to the scene. Because I don't know, I thought like, well, maybe this could be useful for you to know. So I created here in my Harmony premium library. I created folders. So I right click here and I create new folder and I create a new folder for each project that I'm working on, so I can have everything very well organized. And I have here all the versions of my rigs that I use. Oopsie, wait. I think I'm not showing this because mine might be. Okay, here. So the Chihuahua folder have all the rigs from my Chihuahua project. The dog shit project have, well, I open this, I create subfolders, and on the subfolder I have all the rigs and even props that I use for this animation. So here on the Chihuahua I have all the rigs and each version of all the rigs that I'm going to be using. So the only thing that I have to do is grab, for example, here call in V02 and drag it here to the scene and connect it here to the main composite. And I will bring my rig to the scene. And then the only thing that I do is grab all of these keys that makes part of all of this turnaround of the character and drag it out of the scene. This red mark here is the thing, it's a scene marker that I put to know that this is going to be the last frame of my scene. Now here I'm going to grab the 3/4 back pose of this character and paste it here. Now this character comes here, then we have on the other side we have Tom V01. So I'm grabbing Tom and put it here and I connect it to the main composite. Boop. And same thing. All these, wait, I don't need this. All these keys, I just grab all of those and move it over here. And you know what? I think I'll use the complete back pose for this. Maybe. Yeah, but no, they will be looking there. So yeah, 3/4 back will work better. So, boop, here. And this one comes here, this one comes here, and then we need Johnny. So here Johnny V02 and the same thing, I grab it. And for example, if I make a new change here in this rig, I can just copy, press Command C and then press Command V here in the library, and then I can change the name, press OK, and then that dude will be saved there in my library. And I can create new Toon Boom scenes and just drag and drop my rigs in the scene. So I'm showing you how I set up my scene from scratch. And that also helps me to know actually how long it takes me to create a scene from scratch, to completely finish a scene from scratch. So there you go. We have this dude here. I want all of these characters to be a bit lower, something around thinking, because the composition that I had on my animatic will not work that well here. Sorry. And for Ramon, we're making this dude with like this. Also, I'm going to create some custom frames for Ramon to get to this to get this frame to build or to bring this extra entertainment value. I'm going to push the character design of Ramon to have something like this. So if like the camera is super close to here and we are seeing all the facial features and all that stuff, instead of using just the boring 3/4 back view that the rig comes with. So yep, that's it. I'm seriously thinking of using the back view of these characters, and I can just modify the layouts to work for that view. And this two goes towards the front. In that way we also create this sense of perspective here. And this dude back view here is looking that now. This dude should have this. That view. There you go. And also the ears of all of these dudes will be down, so Ramon calling camera, okay. So the ears of these characters will be like this. Something like this. And the ears of this character, oopa, will also be down. And I have to move these ears forward so it's connecting there with the head, and then I will refine all of this later. Actually, this character is a bit taller than the other dude. Yep, that will work. Make this dude a bit down. Now let's focus on this dude, because this dude is the main one that will require more work compared to the other ones. And I am thinking maybe I can just draw this dude on another layer. Nah, we can use the rig. We can use the rig. What if I move this back? So even though I'm using this, I'm trying to find a way of not making this boring. Moving some stuff around. A bit up. This a bit down. Connecting here with the hair. What is this? Is this the neck? I'm going to do something crazy here. Get rid of the neck. And on the layer of the neck, I'm going to draw some lips. And then this move here. Let's see. I felt stuck on this pose. There you go. And this mouth, I can color the skin of this dude. What is this thing here? Get out of here. Back. Oopsie. There you go. Now another thing that I want to do here is create this S line here by making the connection here, the flow between this line a little bit softer. Better. Then polishing these lines around. There you go. Awesome. What is this? Get out of here. There you go. It's not the same as animalic, as I wanted to have something closer to it, but it's closer to a rig, but it's not neither the custom pose of the rig. I move, change, skew some things around to give to push the design and not just grabbing the custom 3/4 pose. Awesome. Which that's the thing that I'm doing with the dogs. But still, I can make these parts a bit softer. Maybe I can push the shape of this head a bit down. So even the head feels sad. And you'll be like, Henry, but is that possible? Is that correct to do? Do whatever you want. If it feels and looks good, amazing. But if you never try it, you will never know. And staying still, thinking if that's something that we should or should not do, eh, it's a waste of time. It's being scared. And just don't be scared about anything. Fear nothing. Just try. And if it doesn't work, we have Command Z. There you go. I like it, so I'm going to move this part of the head down too. So the head feels sad. There you go, see? I invented a new thing here. Deforming the head so it feels sad. Or maybe already exists. Who knows? It's just about trying and fearing nothing. At the end of the day, it's just an animation. Even this, poop, if I move down, maybe this will feel sad. There you go. What can I do with the mouth of this dude so it looks like, I don't know, different? So this could be something like, yep, nice. Now I'm going to just trace on top of that shape. And again, I'm just using simple shapes, simple lines. This will come here like this. Awesome. There you go. Can I cut? Nope. Maybe use the head. Nope. How is that I cut this line? This is a good question. There you go, something like this. And I can just push this a bit like that. And hide this one that I don't need around there. Oopa. There you go. Look at the render view. Perfect. What else? The line thickness of this dude is too thick compared to the dog's. So I'm going to grab all of this and reduce this to 12. No, to 8. Let's look at this. Oh, 10. So I'm coming here again to the cheeks, selecting only the cheeks and reducing this to, no, bring this to 10. And then I'm coming here to the upper head and 10. Awesome, and it will connect perfectly there. Now the ear, here I can reduce this to 12. Yep. And then just clean some stuff around. There you go, this will make the work. Can move this ear a bit down. Awesome. So this is just me polishing this, and that's it. We are not having animation in this scene, just the robot. Oh, I have to bring the robot too. Should I bring the robot? Yeah, let's bring the rig. Node view. So calling air fryer V02. Oop. Let's change the color this to a blue. And I'm going to connect this to the composite. Wow, I'm having a lot of characters in this scene. And I'm going to bring, okay, the same thing. Just grabbing all of this, poop. Move this here. Grab the front view, put it here, and then just scaling this dude like crazy here, like this. And now I'm going to create a cutter, a mask. So cutter, and all of this dude will be revealed only inside of this shape that I'm going to draw, which I'm going to call mask. So this mask shape will be here. Oopa, not yet. Then I'm going to create this window shape. Oops. And color. And then I'm going to connect this here. I'm dying. And I'm going to paste, oopsie, no, I'm going to create a new master pick, which is going to contain the mask and the character. So it's something like this. I want the character to be bigger. And I just want to see the eyes. So I'm grabbing the eyes and I'm skewing this to the side so it looks something like this. Can I copy and paste this eye to the other side? Copy. And paste. Nope, it didn't work. Fucked. So, poop, poop, poop. Awesome. Maybe I can make this oopa bigger. Nice. The window a bit smaller, something like this. There you go. I'm going to leave the pneumatic here behind just as a reference for the background. And move this animatic back. Back. Awesome. And the camera, we are going to add a camera movement here, just assuming. Boop. F5 to extend the duration of everything. Awesome. And the camera moving that way. Yeah, that's enough. Maybe I'll zoom out more if I need to cut this scene. I have time to cut all of this. There you go. This is the next scene. So enough time for this. This scene it was mainly posing and not much animation. And on the next one, then I think we have animation on the next one. Let's see. But this is part of the process, and this is it for this scene. See you next time. Bye.